Hello, sir. I'm going to sit on the front bench with you, sir.
Right. What the hell? That's just bang out of order.
Bang out.
You're bang out of order. I'm going to...
I
Definitely the entire front. Definitely Captain Priapno. He's too like under. Oh, I wasn't nonchalant. He's too nonchalant to not be on that list. You
Well,
know?
he is a captain. Maybe he was piloting.
Yeah, he was piloting. He was in the temple on Epstein
Doesn't the
Island.
speaker look lovely?
Yeah, were you on the island?
Were they on the island? I can't
Hear me
believe.
out,
I
Mr.
can't believe Elizabeth actually coalition with people. She reported for calling her a nonce. Like, what a switch up! You're a disgusting nonce. You should end it all now. 5 days later. Oh, I'd love to coalition. Oh, mate, give us a coalition now. It's not 8 yet.
It's not 8 o'clock. It's starting at 57 minutes, so I just thought I'd call you to order.
Oh, it's just become 57. Okay.
Order.
Just be quiet. So you know how this is going to work. It's literally yesterday. Black Rod's going to come in, tell us all to go over there. All in your best behaviour, please. At least we're not in a stage this time. That's a lot better.
Yeah.
And then I've got the order paper in my head. I'll go through it. There's a statement I want to do some points before we go on. And hopefully we have a nice, smooth business day today, fellas. And lasses, sorry. There's one.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's another one over there.
Yeah.
I'm flabbergasted.
Before we start, does an eye patch count as a medicinal reason to have something on? I
Yeah.
don't think it does, to be honest.
No.
We're allowed to have eye patches.
Is
No,
it in
they've
the
never
state?
been
Is it
allowed.
in the? I don't think
No,
it
like,
is.
several speakers have disallowed them in the past.
Mr.
I'm going to
Speaker,
disallow your.
you can clearly see he's got a bit of blood in his eye. He can't help it. He's a war
I
veteran.
don't care. That's the other eye, man. If he puts it on, he can put it on the other eye.
Yo.
I'm going to ask you to remove that, please. At least when we're back. You don't have to do it now, but at least have it gone for when we're back. Everyone else looks amazing. No
Thank you.
problems.
Yo.
Can't
You're
really
the soft-
say anything about realistic skin tones. Maybe you're just Asian of some format. I think everything else is fine.
What? What is this clerk on about?
No, Faust. She's not an immigrant.
Disgusting.
Can I get a Mega Machines fact check on that?
How dare you? fam.
Why is someone jumped down? Why is there a random person in the commons?
Is that a hollow game?
I think it was actually.
Shut up, Megan.
Clerks,
Legal.
come and sit down.
Yeah.
Can all the backbenchers in SDP, can you please send the same spot as us so I can get a nice photo?
Yo.
Molly, you
Boss,
need to
it
EDM
really
now.
freaks
Oh
me
my-
out that you're bald. That wig was made for someone with
Is that
hair.
how I think it?
Well, and it just looks like you've placed it on top of your head.
Henry Jiggle.
There's Harry Smeggle. new person.
I have to track everyone as well. Can somebody help me with commands? Is there a way I can just track members of the House of Commons instead of tracking everyone? That thing I can do.
Isn't it like track percent members of like Parliament?
Thank you
I
very
think
much,
it's
people.
alt F4.
One moment.
Is it? What's the team called? Is it members of the House of Commons?
Members of Parliament.
Oh,
Members of Parliament.
well, that's
Black Rod's
perfect.
got a
Thank you,
can
whoever's
today.
done that. The Black Rod is here, everyone. Be quiet, be quiet.
Ooh.
Been on the sunbeds.
I'll stand up, actually. Be nice. Thank you.
Molly, check
No-
the secretariat, please.
No sergeant at arms here. I'll take the mace, don't worry. I'll pick it up.
I'm gonna
my
win.
show.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win.
Molly, check
Points
the
to-
secretariat or my TMs.
Take it away, take it away. Which button is it?
No,
Is
I'm
that
gonna
one?
win. I'm gonna win.
Oh,
I'm gonna
right
win.
up. Let's go.
You're also slow. I'm gonna win the race. Oh, you're joking.
You lot stay.
Are we all
This
going to
was
the House of
ridiculous,
Lords?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Oh, funny you
Why
are,
do
aren't
you
you,
go
mate?
into the Lords?
Guys, what voice chat are we going to?
I think he's doing it in VC.
Yeah, but which one? Go.
Oh my gosh! I can't.
Speaking in the Lords VC. He's speaking in the Lords VC.
Okay, go to Lords. Everyone go.
I can't find the Lords. There.
Of diplomatic missions. His Majesty's government will remove the restrictive red tape surrounding our intelligence agencies, allowing them to protect Britons abroad and grow our knowledge of threats posed to our national security from abroad. His Majesty's government will achieve this pledge through repealing the Intelligence Services Act of 1994 and amending later developments on this law. His Majesty's government will expand the skill set and experience of the British Armed Forces by working with the United Nations to offer peacekeeping opportunities to the British Armed Forces across the world. His Majesty's government will work to review the current command of the British Armed Forces and appoint a Chief of Defence Staff. His Majesty's government will refurbish and set up recruitment opportunities for the British Armed Forces. His Majesty's government will seek international opportunities for deployments and operations to promote service activity and readiness. His Majesty's government will seek independent review into the current state of the British Armed Forces and its capacity to assess a clear path forwards. His Majesty's government will assess Companies House and find out which sectors are working, remove inactive businesses and provide support to failing sectors. His Majesty's government will revitalise HMRC, appoint a new chief executive, and devise new taxes, as well as getting rid of an old banking levy due to the underperforming state of the sector. His Majesty's government will legislate advertising in the private sector, encouraging work with media companies. His Majesty's government will meet with leading members of both the private and public sector and update policies in accordance with their needs. His Majesty's government will create an independent commission for British sport to regulate and encourage the growth of sports both domestically and abroad. His Majesty's government will let new companies apply for government grants in order to stop new businesses from failing. His Majesty's government will be in active and regular conversations with the leadership of Home Office to consistently update policies around what their needs are by appointing a permanent secretary. His Majesty's government will release applications for a new director of the National Crime Agency. His Majesty's government will create a new agency within the Home Office named the Service Activity Office, which will help plan and coordinate events across the public services. His Majesty's government will update Arrow Block's 5 civil contingencies, Emergency powers and responses will be updated to be more precise, appropriate, and flexible for the needs that we face on the City of London. His Majesty's government will work to relaunch Transport for London, ensuring that public transport roles are easily accessible for those who are interested. His Majesty's government will work to appoint a new London Fire Brigade Commissioner and look into the urgent needs of the London Fire Brigade. His Majesty's government will allow political initiatives to register as community interest groups, allowing them to campaign, debate, and bring about new activity for the group, meanwhile pushing for more in-game political events. His Majesty's government will reform the committee system of the House of Commons for simplicity, morphing all select committees into one liaison committee that will hold the government to account. His Majesty's government will reform the standing orders to stop immaturity and unprofessionalism in the House of Commons and grant more powers to the Speaker. His Majesty's government will amend or repeal the Fixed Term Parliaments Act of 2025 in light of recent events. His Majesty's government will propose a scheme for members of both Houses of Parliament to participate and experience life within our armed forces. His Majesty's government will endeavour to make it easier for citizens to file cases, learn about and access our judicial system. His Majesty's government will undertake work to revitalise the Crown Prosecution Service so that it may serve the cause of justice throughout the realm. His Majesty's government will work with the Judicial Appointments Commission to finalise the appointment of Law Lords. Members of the House of Commons, estimates for the public services will be laid before you. My Lords and members of the House of Commons, other measures will be laid before you. I pray that the blessing of Almighty God may rest upon your councils.
Right, folks, can we do this fast so we can quickly get to the comments?
Yes. I 100% agree.
Yeah, but one of the unit MPs thought they're really funny, made a joke about it.
Yeah, it was just like fair game. It's been a long time. It was like happened yesterday.
Order.
Didn't invade Iraq over it.
I call this house to order. We are now in session officially. Can you be quiet? Good Lord. Thank you. Now, to stand for this. Before we begin, the chair has some words regarding yesterday. If anybody speaks throughout this, we'll have your balls withdraw. You shut up! I'll do. Sorry. Carry on. Right, so I rise today to offer the House a sincere apology from myself. It has been brought to my attention by multiple members of this House, and I've reflected on it deeply, that in the course of recent proceedings I did not give equal treatment to all members. In particular, some members of third parties were not afforded the same opportunity to participate or be heard as others. I fully recognise that this has caused concern within the House, and I regret that my actions did not meet the impartial standard rightly expected of this chair that I sit in. As Speaker, it is my duty to uphold fairness, consistency and respect for all members of this House. The authority of this chair rests on the confidence, of the whole House, and I do not take that lightly. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. To those members who felt unfairly treated, I offer a clear and unreserved apology. I also apologise to the House more broadly, as it is the collective trust and decorum of this chamber that entrusts our democracy functions with integrity. However, it must also be said that the standards of this House as a whole slipped significantly last night. Some of the conduct displayed fell short of what the public expects and what we owe to one another as elected members of Parliament. Order and mutual respect and discipline are not responsibilities that rest with the chair alone. They are shared obligations. And when any of us fall short, the whole house as a whole is diminished. And you all know that. You know what's been said about this house before. Let me be clear. I do not seek to deflect or get rid of any blame or responsibility for my own role in last night. I fully accept and regret my part in how events unfolded. But I also urge all members of the House to reflect seriously on their own conduct and on the standards we are here to uphold. This House is at its best when it disagrees with decency and debates with dignity. That is the standard we must return to. I thank honourable members for their attention so far and for their continued trust, which I will do to work with honour. I do apologise for last night. Now, as it's to my belief, the movement of the humble address. Please. Captain Proudmore, please.
We, your majesty's most dutiful and loyal subjects, the House of Commons of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Yeah,
and
we can
Northern
read.
Ireland in Parliament.
Can we just vote? No, hold on. Don't speak. Oh, never mind. He's gone now. Never mind. Carry on.
Beg,
No, please.
beg
No, I
leave
didn't mean
humble-
read it out. We can all read. It's fine. We don't need him to read. Thank you. Remember, now I believe it's the movement of the amendments as well. Prime Minister. No, God, no, you're not Prime Minister. Sorry, I'm just used to it. Leader of the opposition, please.
Oh, Mr. Speaker, just to make this very, very clear, we've been through a bit of a constitutional crisis yesterday, and what this amendment simply does is make sure that. Let me just get it right so I don't flunk this up here. So this amendment should be to what do you call it? So I was picking my nose. It basically removes the constitutional crisis from happening again, because if it's passed and then the King's Speech fails or passes, whatever, I can't remember which one it is, fails or passes, whatever, whichever one it is, okay, what it does is make sure that the government isn't cooked again. And yeah, that's basically, that's about it.
Thank you, Leader of the opposition. Now, I believe, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
Point of order, Mr.
Point of order,
Speaker.
please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. One of our MPs is not being deemed. May the clerks please deal with Dylan Hello and bring her into the chamber.
That's the clerk's responsibility, but if you really want to disrupt this house for that, thank you for that. And Dylan members. Oh, they're here now.
So, are we on the King's Speech?
No, we're just on the movements. And I believe no. If anybody would like to speak up before I get it wrong and make a fool of myself, what's next?
It's the Prime Minister's.
Prime Minister's speech, please. Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's lovely to have that title finally. Well, where do I begin? It's been a long day. These days started for me at 12 a.m. and has been going on without stop. I'm having to deal with the outcomes of one party not being able to bring MPs to the King's Speech and then blaming us for doing our job, Mr. Speaker. I formed a government, I wrote an entire King's Speech, and I managed to even appoint a whole new minister, which has already made a clear report on the fact that our women and minorities need to be respected within the community. Mr. Speaker, before I give way to one of my members to speak on my behalf, I'd like to state that I and the leader of the opposition have something in common. I may have lost sleep in these days, however, he has lost more sleep. I may be angry, however, he's more angry. Mr. Speaker, he may be good, but I'm better. I give way to member of Clangton.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm not the member for Plankton. I'm the member for Clacton. I'd just like to add a bit on equalities. During my short time, we found out that women are more marginalised than any other groups, especially blonde women. in our society. This is a disgrace. Blonde women should be loved.
Yeah.
Where is she? Hello. I give back.
Prime Minister,
Yeah,
please.
Flame. Speak. You want
Prime
give
Minister.
way, you gonna.
Mother of God.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I now give way to the Secretary for the Home Office.
Mr. Speaker, I wasn't expecting this giveaway, but I would just like to say I am so proud to be in this government. We're going to be a great government. They're saying on the streets as we speak, this government is going to be the greatest government of all time, and I'm incredibly excited to be part of it. You know, the Home Department under me is bad. It's gone from bad under Wadger Badger to good under me, and it's going to be a great Home Office. We're going to increase Met activity. It's going to be, mate. This Parliament will be astounded by the work we're going to put in. I'm going to motion to vote.
Point of
I'm gonna
order,
motion to
please.
vote.
I've not been allowed to speak on this one, Hal.
Mr. Speaker, we're here to hear points, not simply the Home Secretary bigging himself up every possible turn. It's rather repetitive and annoying. I'll seek your advice on the matter.
Who's that? Member. Oh, let's get your name now. What you've done? I don't like that you can't just hover your name. Member Gustavo Mora, I will ask you to remove that suit as I find it unparliamentary and distracting. Thank you.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, please.
Itran.
Which one? I've got a point of order. Oh, never mind. He's reset.
Point of order, please.
No, never.
Member.
No,
Oh, that's
he
fine. then.
reset.
Carry on.
Hang on, a motion to vote was seconded. Can we?
Hold on. We've not heard from all sides of the house, and that was what happened
No.
yesterday. I heard a lot of
Yes,
complaints about it yesterday.
I've just had this issue from yesterday, and I'm revising how I handled it, and we will hear from at least one member from each party today before we go on with motions. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, I have nothing else to say, so I'll give way back to the Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Speaker.
Mother of God.
Sit down, Lord.
I don't have to call you. It's a give back. You can stand up instantly. Doesn't matter.
Right, thank you, Mr. Speaker. To continue my point, it's been a rough day, but even if it was a rough day, Mr. Speaker, we still pulled through. As somebody would say, through the gates of hell, we'll kill Wadger Badger's government. We drawn the name. Mr.
Right.
Mr. Speaker, okay, it's a bit exciting. However, we need to make sure that our government will pass. We need to make sure that we do have a government, and I motion to vote.
Hold on.
Member for Hartlepool, please. What are you? Member Gustavo, whatever it was, take it off. Standing orders clearly states shirt, tie, jacket, blazer, jumper. That is a robe, and that is now your third time coming up changing your outfit. This better be the correct outfit, or I cannot allow you to get back in this house. It's against the standing orders. Carry on, member for Hartlepool.
Right, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think this has been an interesting introduction from the new government in terms of their first sitting in this house. However, I would like to dispute some of their claims. First and foremost, when it comes to the claim of the Prime Minister, claiming that, that he was doing his job by voting out a majority government that had continuous support in the public. No, don't awe, because this is genuine. When it comes to a Prime Minister defying the democratic will of the people of this country, no. What's that point of order for? There's no point of order there.
I don't believe this to be relevant. Carry on, member for Hartlepool.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do not believe that it is your job to outvote a government that has been democratically elected with a majority of 3 seats. That isn't your job. That is obstructionism, and that is defying the will of the people. So I don't know why you think that's your job as the opposition, when really your job is scrutiny. It's a clear power grab. No, don't point of order me. Sit down and listen.
No, I've told you, I'm not taking point of orders while members are speaking.
Yes,
Who's
thank you.
watching
Sit
something
down.
midway through? Turn it off. God's sake. Carry on, member for Hartlepool.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And now go on to the new policies of this government. I've seen in the government channel recently, over the past 24 hours, gifts.
Hold on.
Apologies.
Member Dylan, hello, I will ask you to withdraw the insult. I know it's jelly, but still, withdraw the insult.
It's rain.
Now, sorry, can I continue?
Yes, you can continue, sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Does that not sum up the entire governing coalition of this country now? Can you please turn that rubbish off?
I've muted him, don't worry. Carry on.
Thank
Carry
you.
on.
No, it's a different person.
Now it's gifts. It's gifts and it's rubbish about equality. You come to this house and you claim that you have done what's good for this country. You claim that the Home Department is better off under the Home Secretary. No, I will not give way. You claim it is better off under the Home Secretary than it is under the...
Sorry, what's this at the back?
Mother of
Member
God.
Mole shouting racist out. Be quiet. I will not unmute you. At all. You know what you've done. I'm not dealing with you again. Carry on, member for Hartlepool.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That's about the 5th time I've had to hear that statement because they can't be quiet. It's rubbish about equality. He claims that he comes to this house. He comes to this house and he claims that the Home Department is better under the current Home Secretary than it was under the Leader of the Opposition, when all we are seeing from this government is complete rubbish and rushed and stupid policies such as equalities that have been mashed from throughout the government, including the Foreign Office for some reason. Let's be absolutely clear. We're seeing an executive fiat right here. We're seeing a takeover of democracy right here. We've seen a power grab from 3 opposition parties who were voted in opposition for a reason. I refer the House to the BBC poll that was sent out earlier. Let's take a look at it, shall we? As it stands, do you approve of the new three-way coalition? I will not give way. Do you approve of the new three-way coalition? Yes, 26%. No, 66.2%. 6.8% do not know. They want to wait and see. If you do not turn that off in the background, I swear I will...
You do not turn it off.
Yeah, point of order.
This will be your first warning. This will be your official first warning. It is you. It is you.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
I would like the member to finish, then we can take all points of orders.
You just mute his mic.
The member has been interrupted many times. I'd like him to finish it. Then we can do the points of orders. Carry on, member for Hartlepool.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We're now on to the about 6th time. How can this Prime Minister and how can this government come to this house with their heads held high, knowing that they are doing so poorly in the polls that it is completely ridiculous? This is a shambles. He comes to this house, he motions to vote straight away after he's finished and given way to 2 of his ministers who would just back him up at every opportunity. There's a clear twist away from debate in this house, and that is why I am stood. Now, I will just conclude. I'll say, what do you mean last time they said polls? I'm sorry, but what? 65% of the great British public do not want you sat there.
Members, come on.
65% of the public do not want them there. There is a reason we have 28 seats out of 50 in this parliament. So what on earth are they doing other than a power grab, using their techniques that they've used before? I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Please be quiet.
I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, but it's scummy politics, and we're seeing it right here, right now. It is completely scummy.
Talking over another member. Sorry, member for Hartlepool. Carry on again.
That's all right, Mr. Speaker. 7th time. We've got a clear problem here, people. The public are in the gallery. They're saying, the member for Hartlepool is passionate. There's a reason I'm passionate. It's because we were elected with a majority and we're not getting to govern. This is the problem. The leader of the opposition has taken the clear step to prevent a constitutional crisis, as he has stated, but we've got to get to grip with our facts, Mr. Speaker. The public do not want them sat there. They want us sat there because that's what the public voted for, Mr. Speaker. And with that, I give them one clear message. If you know anything what is good for this country, and not just yourselves, is sat in your offices just because you want to be there. They can claim as much as they like that it's in the greater good and it's what the public want, but we are seeing it right here. Consider your positions very carefully.
Thank you, Member for Hartlepool. Point of order from Member Henry Wiggle, please.
I don't know how the works of the Government Equalities Office or the Home Office is relevant in a debate about the amendments to the King's Speech, I believe. Not relevant at all. Half of that was not relevant to the amendments which are being debated on right now. This is not a debate on the King's Speech, which we have just proposed. This is amendments. So I seek advice from you on this matter.
Say that again. Sorry, I was just sorting something out.
It's off topic to talk about Government Equalities Office and the Home Office on a debate about amendments to the King's Speech.
Mr. Speaker,
I did not call you. Sorry, I did not call you. I'm not going to sit down. I'm not going to scrutinise the member, as I believe what the Prime Minister was talking about beforehand was relevant to the member's statement. If any of the clerks disagree with that, I will take action further, but in my opinion, I believe that what he was saying was in relevance to what the Prime Minister had said.
Here.
Thank you. Right. Do we have any more points of order? Points of order, Member Dylan Hello at the back, and then we will move to the opposition.
Yeah.
I will ask the member to withdraw.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday 22-25, do you have confidence in the government post-King's Speech? 36 yes, 33 no. Do you agree with the opposition for voting against the King's Speech? Never mind. Let's see. Following recent events, do you have confidence in the government? 34 yes, 31 no. What are you talking about?
I'm not up to date with the whole polls. I don't even know if it's so. I'll get the clerks again to have a review of it. I don't know if he's misled the House at all.
Haven't. I've just
Leader of
said
the
no.
opposition, please. If he's, I know, but I can't
Point
take
of
it
order,
from a
Mr.
member.
Speaker?
Point of order.
Point of order.
Point of order, please, from member Sketchbook.
It's not like conventional at all for you to ask members to debate when they're not standing to ask for debate anyway. That's not a usual thing to do. So I don't know why you're asking the opposition to make a point of debate when he's not standing to make one.
No. The Prime Minister, Leader of the opposition kept getting up to raise a point of order, and I assumed he was going to do it then, and I was waiting for him to do it, and then I just blurted it out.
Point of order.
We'll do the Prime Minister, then we'll do you, Leader of the opposition. Prime Minister, please, point of the order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The member for Rotherham just crossed the House. Meanwhile, a member was giving the speech.
Say that again. Sorry. Who's watching things again?
Mute yourself. It's not hard.
Member for Rotherham crossed the House. Meanwhile, a member was giving the speech, going between.
Member
the
for
speakers.
Rotherham, can you please stand up, please?
It's the member with the grey suit on the opposition.
The one whose avatar was broken. Before you make conclusions.
I think he just came into the house, though. I don't.
Yeah, he did just come into the house.
He just started on the wrong side. He
No,
sat on the wrong side. He
he-
thought that SDP was
Yeah, he
still
sat on the
list.
wrong
That's
side, and
fine.
then he crossed
That's
your
fine.
line of vision with the member.
Well,
of this
yeah,
debate.
because we're a bit used to being in government, aren't we? You can't blame him. Everyone who's walked in here has
I
walked
think
to
it was a
Manchester.
genuine mistake from the member. I think it was a genuine mistake. I don't think the member did it to scrutinise the chair, so I will overrule that. Where were we? Yes, thank you. Point of order, please. Oh no, I would the leader of the opposition still like his point of order? I did say. No, member Henry Wiggle, please. Point of order.
I don't believe that this person is a member. The username Cool Hand Haha Laws. I believe that the SDP thinks she is a member of his house, but the clerks
Well,
have told her.
Can you just first withdraw the name because it's technically a name. Withdraw the
she-
name and then.
Really? She stood in the gallery.
But she keeps on
Well,
walking in, and it's disruptive, and she keeps getting kicked out. It's
I don't
disruptive.
believe that
You're
that
allowed to
member-
name
I
people, just
don't-
not members.
Hold on. I don't believe that member has been disruptive. I've only seen them come in and sit down. They should not have
And
come in
then
the
get
house
kicked
again.
out
And,
and do it
and if they do come into the house again, I will kick them out. I was not aware that they were not a member, but I do not
Point of
agree that they
order.
Right, I have a point of order.
Point of order, please. Leader of the opposition first. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, to start off with, the member the one with the glasses, in between the chief secretary of treasury and the guy with the stubble. When the first time they started making noises intentionally, you simply muted them for it and yelled at them, and then they did it again and you yelled at them, muted them, and then again, and then you warned them, and again, and you warned them. And I feel like this may warrant a bit more than just 2-1. I mean, you say,
Dylan, hello, be quiet.
and same for that member, Mr. Speaker. They have been constantly disruptive, and I feel like it's gotten to a point where it warrants a little more, but obviously at your discretion, Mr. Speaker. As well as this, for the member of parliament for, I believe, Edinburgh, who you're referring to a moment ago, I'm not sure what the clerks are up to, but they're trying to say that they can't be appointed, but they were appointed before the sitting. So, they also don't really have that. Yeah, exactly. Here, I should have an extra MP here. They shouldn't be stopping them. So yeah, well done. Anyway, Mr. Speaker, I believe that. Well, no, it's not even that, because they became a citizen. They were a citizen at that moment as well. Oh yeah, sorry guys. I'm not saying her name here, but she forgot to stay in the Rolex group because she had to join more. But yeah, that is kind of her fault. But she was still valid at the time because she did her citizenship test. As well as that, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about did I say the thing regarding that member over there, the one who keeps being incredibly disruptive? Because I feel like, Mr. Speaker, they are talking. See, it keeps happening. We keep thinking we're still on the government benches, but Mr. Speaker, these people, they keep coming here. And they think
I
that.
will allow this. This does just seem like an accident.
Sorry,
Colin.
I think, Mr. Speaker, that actually we're not already addressed this. Yeah, that's about it.
Who is the member with a machete on their side? Who?
Oh yeah, Mr. Speaker, another point of order. They keep doing that. They've come in. You've told them to
Yes.
change like 3 times. That's against the standing orders.
No, it's not the same person. It's not the same person.
Is it?
Lockniv Red, I will ask you to change your attire completely. It's not the same person as I've just tracked them. I will ask you to remove the machete, and I think you've got trousers on, so I think that's fine. Just remove the machete. Thank you very much. Well, how did you know I called you? What? Yes. Leave the house. Anyway. Was the Prime
I
Minister
second the
done with
motion to
his
vote from earlier, by the way.
Birded.
Yeah. 4th, 5th. Yeah.
I believe we've heard from everyone as it's just only 2 parties now. So I will say the question is that the question be put. As many as that opinion. We haven't had. Point of order, please, Member Henry Wiggle.
At the start of the
Oh, they're
sitting,
all in the
you-
government.
At the
Yeah, you're all
start
in the
of
government. You're
sitting,
in a coalition.
At the start of the sitting, you would say you wanted to hear from all parties. The Unity is still a party, and the NLP is still a party. So let them talk.
You said you wanted to hear from government and opposition. There's only one opposition party now, and there is one government over there. Okay.
Remember at the back. I'm not being funny here, but every time that I've called for a point of debate, I've not seen any other members get up. That's why I said I don't believe that any of those parties would like to speak. And then I waited. One of them stood up. You point of ordered me. I agree with that, but he's just rectified that he would not like to say anything. So I will address the House now. Would anybody like to say anything from the third parties? It is not the government or the opposition. Thank you. I will say again, the question is that the question be put. As many as that opinion say aye, on the contrary, no.
Do we have to vote on the most voted amendments? I swear we just went straight to them.
Aye.
I think the ayes have it.
By the way, this time, can we make sure MPs can't appear in lobbies after we've
The
begun
ayes
voting?
have it. Leader of the opposition, be quiet. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The question is that we vote on the amendments. Yes, as many of the opinions say aye. On the contrary, no.
Aye.
Amendment.
Wait, no. How are we voting on the amendments? We had the Prime Minister's speech from the King's Speech.
No, this was on the amendments. We were debating on the amendment. I put it forward, and then everyone started talking about it.
But the Prime Minister had a speech regarding the.
We had a motion to vote on the amendment earlier, and I put forward the amendment earlier. We were on the debate regarding the amendment.
Oh,
earlier.
okay. We were on the debate for the.
Mr. Speaker, point of
So-
order, really quickly. Urgent.
Hurry up, quick.
There's someone hanging about in the voting lobbies, and I feel like when we begin voting, that may
Yeah, that does
disrupt
seem
the
a bit-
process.
that does
Because
seem a bit. Can the
yesterday
clerks
we had
please-
people coming in after the doors had been,
Locked. Okay. Can we also make sure? I don't know if the clerks can do this. Just count everyone that is actually an MP, and if someone somehow made their way in there for tomfoolery reasons, we'll have them kicked out. Thank you. So I will now say the question is that we vote on these. No, the question is that we pass these amendments. As many as of that opinion say aye. We are voting on the amendments. As many as of that opinion say aye. On the
Strong aye on the amendments, unless you want another constitutional crisis. Strong aye.
Division. Clear the lobbies.
Go straight out and to the right. Come on, everyone. Straight out to the right, to the right, to the right. To the right for an eye, to the right for an eye. Come on, everyone. Come on. Go to the right, follow me. To the right for an eye. This way. This
To
way.
the right for an eye.
To the left, to the left. No, come to the right. To the right, to the right. No, this way.
To the left, to the
This way.
left.
You need to put signs on these lobbies, guys.
Aye for right.
Right, okay, hold on. Hold on, that guy wasn't here when we started. Hey, in here, don't follow me.
Hey,
in
who
here.
knocked me down? Oh,
In
wait.
here.
Left is the best direction.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god, these guys.
Everyone.
It usually helps if you put a sign.
Yeah, we need signs.
Government benches, get
Everyone's
on now.
confused.
Point of
Come on,
order,
the
Mr.
clock.
Speaker. Mr. Speaker,
We're not
make
in the house.
Point of order, we're not in the house.
We're not in the house.
This is not fair.
Revoke, Mr. Speaker.
Oh,
is it-
oh wow.
I
This is
cannot
not
allow
right.
it. I can't wake SketchUp. Very sorry, members.
It's not right. You've not told people which
Mr.
lobby
Speaker.
Yeah, but it's always been.
Oh my
was-
god.
To
Oh my
the
god.
right, eyes to the right, you fucking idiot.
No, you can't
Lock
count dragon.
the
No, you can't
doors.
count dragon.
Mr.
You can't count him. He entered after the time it was off.
He entered 1 second late. This is
No,
absurd.
no, he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
He
yeah,
did.
exactly, he admitted
it.
it, he entered late.
my
days.
I've got the tapes, my
Mr.
god.
Opposition Leader, he admitted he was late.
I didn't enter late.
Plastics.
I've got the tapes.
So why
Dragon,
the
you cooked.
hell
It's not
I
true,
not
it's not true,
learned to
Arjun.
cook, Loki?
No,
What the
you
hell?
can't count dragon. I'll literally
No.
send you the clip right now.
What the hell?
Even Lava admitted he got late.
Somebody needs to fix
how-
the hell up. What
He was
the
not even
hell?
half a second late. This is absurd, you guys.
You still said he's late.
Keep mouthing.
Right, okay. Create link.
One second.
Okay, Jenny, if Dragon's vote is counted, I will literally raise hell because I literally have got a clip of him
deserve to be
walking in there.
counted. It does deserve to be counted.
It does not because you didn't make it in time.
Oh, no,
Agreed.
It's just a fact.
Can I put my balls in your jaw?
Fuck up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Balls in your jaw. Can I?
Oh, you're getting
Can
sacked,
I?
mate.
Who is
See
this
you
thing in
last
this?
Right, Clarks, please view the group chat because I've got a lovely clip there. You want to see the end few seconds? of it?
Yeah.
Why are you
actually,
in the group chat anymore? Come on.
Getting VA onto it.
I'm sorry, but Lava, you cannot speak. He said point of order, but we weren't even in the house.
Can I put my balls?
Oh, Sketch is too. Sketch is too late. He's too late. He's running in. He's trying to get his way in, and he can't.
By the way,
Sketch
fuck
is
Sketch!
fucking cunt. Okay, I think there needs to be
Sketch,
emoji.
go to the right place.
Sorry, a transgender delivery driver just showed up. I had to.
Whoa.
That's disgusting. Blimey, can't be saying that. That's rude.
This is disgrace.
This is an absolute disgrace.
I will remind.
There does need to be a
members-
reboot. There's no way you can.
We are during a
You were there
voting.
going.
Anybody who is in the house will stick
No.
to the parliamentary rules.
This is
Oh, so
retarded.
you do know in
to
real
read
life
that.
MPs run from the house across the street into here when a vote's going on.
Yeah, and MP. Yeah, I've literally been there, Sketch. And MPs who are too far away don't linger in their office, so they don't miss the division bell being up. Okay, mate. So if you don't make
Yeah,
it
at
on
least
time, you
you
don't
didn't
make
know
it.
you were
It's how it
parliamentary
works. How it
insider.
works in real life,
I
Sketch.
didn't know you were
How it
such a
works in real
parliamentary
life.
insider.
Yeah, so I can vote.
yeah. No, you can't.
Yeah,
Time
I
was
can.
up. It doesn't matter how close or far you were. When the time is up, the time is up, my guy.
Here.
I think there needs to be
Yeah.
Nobody knew where they were going.
Well, only you. Everyone else was lined up by the end of it. We got a good amount of time. to go to the lobby.
Sloppy from him.
Yeah.
When there were no signs on the division lobbies, it was misleading.
You got the sloppy Joe, but no beef.
It's
clearly weren't
always
paying attention
every
then.
single time it's a vote. It's always eyes to the right, nose to the left.
But there's usually a
Where's the
sign.
right and the left?
Yes, and this is how we did it yesterday again, it's how we did it yesterday. It's good.
Yesterday it was eyes to the right, nose to the left.
No.
With signs outside of the doors.
There were
Guys,
signs.
there's
Yes,
the
but
perspective
yesterday
kind of
you all
misleading,
did
you
it.
know. Eyes to the right of the
You all
speaker,
voted no.
nose to the left of the
Oh,
speaker.
Sketch, you just got caught lacking. I've just been sent a really interesting clip. Gonna put my
Oh my God.
balls in your jaws, your bones.
Also, come join us on
Leader of the opposition, I will remind that you are in parliament under parliamentary rules as you are in the house.
Alright.
See your mum's house.
Member for Hartlepool.
Oh, Mole. Fuck, man.
Whoa. I just hear him in the same.
If he comes back into this house with something playing, I'm kicking him out.
Fair enough.
Oh, please do.
Because if you cannot be interested enough to just sit here and listen to it for a bit, or at least make some points, don't be here.
Is that every
Just sit
single
there.
SDP member?
Of the cuts of Argentina or Islands can be. Yeah.
Well,
Do the clerks have the tailors? Sorry, have the.
I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird.
Will you shut up?
Nah.
Christ Almighty!
Hold on, I've just been told to look at the BBC live stream. Hold on a minute.
This is quite outrageous how the unionist government is talking
outrageous!
about
No,
president.
sketch. No, you're getting streamed in there, and you can't just line up at the back and expect to be counted. Same for
Please
Jack.
I've been
do,
counted
Prime
first.
Minister.
What do you mean?
Every
No.
voice matters. Every voice matters. Every voice matters.
Yeah.
Clark's, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, it's live on BBC.
Clark's question: was quota counted? He deceived after the bells, after the doors closed.
Wait, I'm trying to write my name. Give me a second. Ugh.
Wait a minute. What? They've been counted multiple times. What's going on in there?
Haven't been counted multiple times. They're just going to the
No,
back.
the
after
clerk
being
told
counted.
us to go to the back.
Oh right, so you're all messing it up intentionally. Bro, this is the biggest like filibuster
No, I
report's
think
ever
I
seen.
think the clerk can remember.
I think you're
and
trying to
now-
mislead the public.
Right.
I think you're trying to mislead the public.
2, 3,
What?
4,
What's happening? Why?
5,
Why are they not coming back to the house?
7,
I'm getting
8,
their names, chat. What's the
so
ball guy called?
9,
I don't
10,
know.
11,
12,
12, 13,
Oh, shut
14,
your
15,
fucking mouth,
16,
bro.
18.
STB benches are looking.
Oh, it's the Gustavo guy.
Okay, guys, you can go back now. I've counted you all.
Go
Even the
back! Conquering back the country.
What?
Apparently, the BBC live stream is absolutely popping off right now.
Flip the BBC. I
Yeah.
have a big BBC.
Right, return to your
You have
seats.
the big BBC.
Return to your seats.
I am a BBC.
How are you doing
Hold
a freaking
on,
order?
hold on. We're about to
Order.
hear the teller. I think when he's done counting, we'll hear your point of order afterwards. We'll hear your point of order afterwards.
What do you mean this is so stupid?
Don't disrespect the chair. It's not stupid at all. This is how it's worked. If there's confusion, I told you.
Get out!
You're under house rules, and you're also under order, and I'm standing. Shut up. Shouldn't be any talking at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Will the member moles please, and this is your third and final warning, turn off whatever gob you're watching.
Just mute your
I am
microphone. if it's that
watching
hard, like-
nothing. I'm watching nothing. What do you mean?
You are, I can hear it in the background. I'm still watching you. Good lord.
You're a very good manipulator, huh?
No, Dragon, where are you going?
I'm just standing here. I think I'm the teller.
Why are you standing there? Having a mental crisis.
So,
Mr. Speaker, check GC.
Check GC. Why am I checking GC? What's going on?
why have you got group chat with the speaker?
Because you tell a friend
Yeah,
group
it's
chat
called
that
a
you
friend
thought
group,
was
pal.
the ministry.
Yeah, that you thought was a ministry.
I didn't
Yeah,
leak
you
anything.
thought the ministry.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
God forbid I have
Imagine, they were your
friends.
DMs
Good
with
lord.
lava.
Guys,
What are
guys,
you
let's
smoking?
calm. Like,
You
guys, let's
don't know
calm
that your
down.
ODM with the
Calm.
lava was not.
Guys, just calm down.
Calm down.
Wham
Hang on.
to this government.
It's actually
We need a
just
bit
been
less
brought to my
anger in this.
attention.
We need a bit less anger.
Hold on, it's been
Shush.
brought to my attention that some members of the spectators booths have just been in the voting rooms.
What?
What?
It's just been brought to my
Ooh.
attention. So I might
Were
have
they
to
in
call
the
for a revote
PI?
here.
Hold on.
I think we should do that.
Hold on.
No,
Do we not? Hold on.
on.
Clerks were counting the names, clerks were counting the names, so we should be
Yeah.
able to like
Revote.
validate it.
None of the guys
There's no
there.
need for a
No one
revote.
was in their chat. I
I-
got all the names. In the nose, at least. I know about the eyes.
Hold on.
Ooh, that was the eye
Revote.
lobby.
But there's no
Grace.
point of revoting if the
Scandal.
clerks have got the names. They can check as one MP and remove it.
Hold on. I'm still standing, member Uncle Jimbo.
Sorry.
We've not received the teller's results. After we receive the teller's results, we will deal with the matter with the spectators.
Oh.
I'll sit down, actually. My legs, they're not what they used to be.
Oh.
Roblox select.
Where's keyboard? I can hear. Can you please turn your mic off?
Please turn your keyboard down.
What's that laugh? Jesus.
It's me.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. It's me.
Also,
Where are
so
the
FNAF
tellers?
reference.
Have we gone for a tea break?
Where are the tellers? Come on.
I think they're clarifying results, and then.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
They're taking the fucking time.
Whoa!
Mr.
Withdraw!
Speaker.
You are still
Suspend
you are
it.
in Parliament.
I withdraw my
No,
statement.
not
Sorry,
funny,
sorry.
withdraw.
I shall
Yes, you
apologize.
will.
I shall apologize. I shall apologize.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
No, hold
That-
on. Eyes to the right.
Oh.
19.
Oh.
Nose to the left. 16. Ayes have it.
One down.
The ayes have it.
Point
Point of
of
order, please, member
order.
Henry Wiggle.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I saw multiple members from each party's caucus where I'm sure their whip was a vote A and our whip was vote nay, going in different, well, whatever you call them, the voting places, because it was not clear and identified where to go. So members were running across, and multiple members of my party had to run from one lobby to another, and I'm sure it happened there as well. So I think it's best if we do revote.
Point of order. Point of order.
Motioned.
Point of order, please, Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, we were given, compared to every other session or state opening prior to this, we were given very, very adequate time to vote and find the right lobby. There was
With a
one
different
member.
map,
There was
let's
one. No.
I
We
am
voted on
there.
this map before. We voted on this map before, and we were given over a minute to vote. I believe that was adequate enough time, and he's only referring to one government member who scrambled his way out of the I lobby, Mr. Speaker. That is their fault of their own, and I believe it would be completely undemocratic. And, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure that as someone with an intellectual mind to be elected to such an office would understand that this is clearly an attempt to subvert the democratic democratic process that this House is supposed to uphold. It is not our responsibility for government MPs who are given over a minute to find out which lobby is which when they're being very clearly told left is no, right is I, to then get a revote just for one more added to them. It is completely inappropriate, and I seek your heavy advice on this matter, because whatever the outcome is tonight, it will be very delicate to the future of our country.
Here, bloody
Order. Before we get to your points of order, can I just notify the House that a motion to revote is not actually a motion. Right? No, I'm seeking advice on this matter from the clerks at the time, and how we can rectify this if this is a genuine issue. It might either be a one-time thing or somehow a recalibration or whatever can happen.
Point of order.
But for now, we will just go on with the business of the day, and we may sort it later. Okay, I will take point of order from member Dylan Hello, please, as you can't sit down.
Oh, that was funny.
TMI
What?
that. House did not need to know that. I asked the members on the oh no, there's a second of this one.
Hey,
Hey.
Here.
Yeah.
Point of order.
Hold on.
Is the speaker's right? If from the speaker's perspective.
Can I butt in on your point of order there? Sit down. You just said that yesterday they were giving clear indication, right? Surely, short-term memory did not wipe that.
There were new MPs.
I know there's new members. Yes. There's new.
What are you on about?
No. Do not shout back at the House. Sit down. I did not call you. Sit down. Right. I clarified out loud. It is my right and my left. Eyes to the right, my right, nose to the left. Right. If you were on, I think, what did you do? A 3-line nay. If you saw a party that's not yours, I think you'd have some second guessing, right? And I've just been notified by a clerk that there is now a new system. There's little green blocks for the green. Green means aye. Green is aye. Red is no.
Point of order.
To be fair, that wasn't there at the time.
Mr. Speaker,
Well, it is
firstly, on our way out, I think there was, when everyone went quiet, I personally shouted myself, "You go out and to the right for I, go out and to the left for nay." There were then 60 seconds. There were 60 seconds that followed after it, and Mr. Speaker, he has interrupted me. So, Mr. Speaker, that man has interrupted me multiple times and spoke of many people in the sitting, and no action has been taken upon him, despite, I believe, a few warnings at that. And also, may I point out that whilst we have been denied the right to have MPs in here who haven't done their oaths or whatever after the sitting, there are 2 MPs on the government benches who did their oaths after the sitting began, one 20 minutes after and one 30 minutes after. I will get their names right now, well, their constituencies. The Member of Parliament for Brecon Beacons and the Member of Parliament for Somerset both did their oath 20 and 30 minutes respectively after entering this house when it was in session. Okay, so exactly. So I believe, Mr. Speaker, if rules apply to us in terms of who can sit in this house, they should apply to them as well. And as for the voting, like I said, I made it incredibly clear multiple times, shouting to the point that on people on the opposition benches, well, no, the opposite to me at this point, they'll be opposite to me again tomorrow or on Sunday, they said, "Wadger, shut up, we get it." That is a clear indication they knew which way to go. Okay? VC was silent and I was shouting, "Go out and to the right for I, out and to the left for nay." I made it so clear, so incredibly clear. There is no way they cannot think of another way for it. Now, I only saw one MP leave, so can we just double check that those 2 MPs left, which is, the MP for Brecon Beacons and the MP for Somerset? Because, like I said, one rule for us, one rule for them shouldn't be the case, And I think it should also be checked now that all of them have done their oaths in time. Which, checking the sheet, to be fair, they have. But Mr. Speaker, I seek your advice on all of these matters outside the MPs who haven't done their oaths, but making sure they don't come into the chamber, like the MP from earlier, who the clerks have denied to come in, despite them doing their oath, all because they accidentally left the group. Okay. Like I said, seek your advice on this matter, and the fact that
I get the gist, Prime Minister. I get the gist. I'm speaking. I personally believe that any member who has done their oaths after sitting in the session should not be in the house at all. They should have not been in the house, and their votes should not have been counted if they had been on the vote, because they are not classed as an MP. I think that's how it works, at least. But that's my understanding of it. If the clerks in front of me, the table, would like to advise me on that matter, they may. But I personally believe that those MPs should not be sitting in this house. Right?
Point of order.
Point of order.
Point of order, please, the Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, firstly...
Why are you shouting?
Firstly, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to say that this is a situation that has happened to both sides of the House. Some of our MPs were denied seating, but this is not due to the fact that they didn't do their oath. It's due to the fact that as the MPs for the leader of the opposition, they weren't submitted
Point
in
of
time.
order.
No. Sorry, Mr. Speaker, I didn't mean to intrude on your powers to take point of order. To continue, Mr. Speaker, the main issue that the clerk tabling office has brought up is that they were submitted a few minutes before Parliament began, and that wasn't enough. And they said that they'll do the same to the SDP. So, Mr. Speaker, I do not believe it's fair that members who have done their oath and got in this chamber shouldn't be allowed to vote, especially when other members that were in the same situation as the SDP members that the leader of the opposition mentioned weren't allowed to get into the chamber either. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Genuine point of order.
I feel I should call on the member at the back. He's been pooing for quite a long time. Member Asano, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to refer the House to the Equalities Act. Under the Equalities Act, disabilities are given reasonable adjustments in the House of Commons. And as someone with a disability, I'm sure other members of the House have such, reasonable adjustments were made to allow me to know which place to vote. Therefore, there is a legal obligation upon the House of Commons under the Equality Act to ensure the correct signage.
I'm going to see on this, as you brought the law into it. I will advise you to take that up with the parliamentary devs. That's not my fault. I don't personally nail the sign to the door. Thank you for
There's no
bringing it up, and it will be rectified as the dev team is actually working on it now or whenever they want to, but it will be here for the next sitting. Thank
Point
you
of
for bringing
order.
that to our attention. Sit down, Prime Minister. No, can't say Prime Minister. Leader of the Opposition. I will call Jay-Z at the back, please.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
I will allow you if this does fall on the House of Commons. And not a real life scenario somewhere else, like the US, what's it called?
Erskine
It
May
said-
is British. Yeah, I said Erskine May.
Alright. Carry on. Okay. I think I grasp your point of order. You'd have to count all of. You'd have to. Yes. Okay. Right. I understand that this is still at my discretion, and if it has been done in real life,
I have a strong point of order.
No, I'll let the member continue speaking. He did say he has more to say. Sorry. Better be quick. It has to be relevant.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
What?
What?
You're a government
Oh,
MP. You sit
no,
on
not
the
right now,
left
mate.
hand side.
Because I
No.
can't see what he's saying, so just
Mother.
ignore me standing here.
Wait, hold on. Is this
Oh,
like?
oh.
Is this
Now you
NL
have crossed the house.
Hold on. Have
I mean,
NLP
speaking-
That's an
no,
you are an
wait,
NLP
hey.
member of Parliament.
Is it? Have
not
NLP
sitting
just
with-
like left the coalition or something?
Not right now. Is he? Oh, is he?
Oh my god! Oh, what a sigma! What a sigma!
That is actually
Order.
pretty.
I still have a point of order though.
Right. Point of order from the member for Hartlepool, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Goodness gracious. Mr. Speaker, 2 points to raise to your attention. Number one, the member sat opposite me has once again been unable to control her mouth. I quote when the leader of the opposition was speaking, "In fairness, no one listens to you. My ears just turn off when I see you." I
Okay,
would
second warning to Dylan. Hello, carry on, member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we've heard a variety of points of order in relation to the revote. Please, may I beg you, Mr. Speaker, so that we can continue with tonight's proceedings and I can finally get off this bloody computer, that you make a decision on whether or not this will be revoted quickly and swiftly.
Thank you, member.
Point of order.
Point of order, please, from the leader of the opposition.
Let me just finish typing out something in DMs. But basically, Mr. Speaker, firstly, despite Erskine May, and despite I thank the NLP for withdrawing from the coalition in real time,
Yeah.
I mean, we're watching, see, three-way coalitions never last. There's the proof, but I'll mention that later. Mr. Speaker, the Member of Parliament for Brecon Beacons is still in his seat, despite having done his oath after this sitting began,
Yeah,
and he has
yeah.
not been removed from the House,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And I believe there was no confusion during that vote. It was made incredibly. Mr. Speaker, that member, the Home Secretary, has been speaking over and over, members again. I've pointed it out twice now, and it has been definitely more than 3 times on intervals that he's interrupted members. And I seek your advice on that matter because he has not.
What
because he's not,
member is this? What member is this? again?
the Home Secretary, the Member of Parliament for, he's not been typing, he's been using VC, which has been even more disruptive. He's been
Okay.
doing it but mostly over me. Mr. Speaker, it's Bognor Regis, and he has been doing it constantly throughout this sitting. He's interrupted people on multiple intervals, not big amounts at once. I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 4, more than that time. So, Mr. Speaker, I seek your advice on that matter, as well as this. I don't know how to pronounce it. The Member of Parliament, like I said, for Brecon Beacons is not withdrawn. He is right behind the Deputy Prime... Well, not the Deputy Prime Minister. He got relegated to First Secretary of State. He's right behind the First Secretary of State, directly opposite me on the second row up, and he has not left, despite the Member of Parliament for... Let me just check that his friend hasn't left, who also didn't do his oath. Let me just check this right now. The Member of Parliament for... Hold on. Let me scout him out here. He's not left as well. Mr. Speaker, the 2 members of Parliament who have done their oaths after the sitting began, which the clerks have confirmed was not appropriate and they shouldn't be sitting, and you confirmed yourself, have not left. It is the one back there, behind the MP who's been constantly disruptive, back there, all the way over there with the glasses on, and then the one on the second row, directly behind the First Secretary of State, Mr. Speaker. I seek your advice on that matter.
I will ask both of these members to leave now before the Prime Minister, the Leader of the Opposition continues.
Point of order.
No, sit down.
Mr. Speaker, and I believe it is completely inappropriate that the Prime Minister has been utilising points of order to counter my points, not to raise any actual points, and points of order have been used to delay the progression of this sitting. Don't question mark me, because when I made a point, you stood up and said, Mr. Speaker, I don't think that's a very good thing, and then sat back down. There was no real point to it. So, Mr. Speaker, the Member of Parliament for Brecon Beacons is still not gone. He's still there, right there behind the First Secretary of State. So,
Can that member please still leave? No, leave now. Oh, is this the one that's not in the VC?
But you just have to kick him then, because he's genuinely, like, it's completely inappropriate that they think that they can get... Yeah, the group is cooked. But it's completely inappropriate that they think that people like that can stay here when they've not done their oaths. It is not one rule for us and one for the other. It's completely inappropriate. Okay?
Point of order.
And so, Mr. Speaker, once he's kicked, I will continue. Just with my final point.
No.
Okay, well, my other point was about the Home Secretary.
No, I'm speaking.
I'm done.
It has been brought to my attention by one of the clerks that in the standing orders it states that members can take oaths midway through a sitting. Therefore, I cannot ask the member to reasonably leave. Thank you. Point of order, member Uncle Jimbo, as I know you've been waiting for quite a while.
Right, Mr. Speaker.
Member Henry Wiggle, be quiet.
We have spent nearly, if I'm correct, an hour and 10 minutes, and we haven't even got on the King's speech. We have had countless and countless of points of order what are just utterly useless. I believe at the moment it's just a waste of time and it's time delaying tactics. I'd like to seek your advice on this one.
Point of order.
We will move eventually. I know it's taking a while, but the King's speech always takes a while. It's not going to be done in a normal hour sitting. Point of order, please, from Member Henry Wiggle.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm not sure you're aware because you weren't in the group when this first happened, but there's a long-standing precedent that members cannot cross the floor in the middle of a sitting. It's happened to me and my colleague, the Foreign Secretary, where we have been kicked out for sitting for crossing the floor in front of the Speaker's eyes to the other side of the benches. I seek your advice.
Which member actually
moved? The member in the green trench coat.
And move them back to your government benches then.
Member for the New Liberal Party.
Right.
This has been one for ages.
See, I believe that you could have sat back there either way. No, I didn't call you to speak. Don't argue your case to me. God.
It's been an hour.
You could have sat there. You could have. And you didn't even ask permission to move across the house or anything like that. You just, I'm guessing he just walked right across. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He did. He just walked straight across.
He did, yeah.
Right. And in accordance with the standing orders, I cannot go against them. I will have to incite. It is a violation. You did not ask permission to move across the house. If you did, I might have granted it. Or, what? What's he saying? No, you may not. May not. You did not ask me for permission to cross the house. You could have sat back there. I don't think nobody would have contravened you. I did not say that you could speak. Good God, man!
Oh.
I believe that a member was raising a point of order as you crossed the house. Did you not? Therefore, You crossed the house while someone was speaking.
Sit down.
You stop whispering to sit down to him. I'm across the line and the speaking member. Well, oh, right. If it was his own point of order, it's his own line, unless he put his hand in front of his face.
He was speaking.
It was not.
Was it not his point of order? Was it? Did he? Can I get the house here? Did he cross in front of somebody else who was speaking? Or
No.
Did he cross
Yeah.
behind them?
Yeah.
No,
It was
no,
still
he
his
was.
point of
No, it
order.
was only him. No, it was only him.
It was him, and that's it.
No.
It was him. He was making his speech, and then he said, "And I'm crossing the floor."
I think it's obvious that we're going to say
Exactly.
yes and they're going to say no. So I
If
do
it was
think
his
quite
own
obvious that we
point
should
of
check the
order.
chat logs.
Okay,
Let's
all
check-
right,
why don't we
we'll
check the
ignore-
BBC
we will-
stream?
we will
Check the stream, check the
ignore
stream.
it. We will ignore it. So if someone can find me a clip, that'd be very nice.
There is a BBC stream, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No.
I'll just go and do that while I'm trying to do this as well. Thank you, Prime Minister, for your stupid statement.
Yeah!
Mr.
Somebody
Speaker,
else would
point
like
of
to find the
order.
clip and send it to me.
Point of
No,
order,
I'm
Mr.
still
Speaker.
speaking. I'm
I've
still
got the
speaking.
exact clip. Okay.
Oh, send it me in DMs and then that'll be your point of
Okay,
order.
share.
I will review the footage and then we will adjudicate accordingly. Do we have any more points of order as well? I've heard many. Do we have any more? Member at the back. Hold on, I'm just reviewing the footage as well. As I'm... He did not cross in front of somebody. He did not. He did. That's why I was heard speaking. He was not crossing, so I cannot kick him out for it. That's my verdict. What was this?
But your point
Can I
about
get the-
Erskine May, hang on. Point about
point of
Erskine May,
order.
we just said isn't probable in this situation.
Is
You're
it
quoting
not
the wrong thing, little boy.
If it's not probable and it's not the same kind of situation, I'm not going to call it. I was under the impression that it was. See, what you quoted was kind of out of context. You kind of inadvertently misled the house there. But I won't say anything about that.
Him out. Kick him out.
I'm not missing your point at all.
Are we on the King's Speech yet?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No,
we're
It's
not.
been an hour. Oh my god.
I told that's what I said.
Will
We
there
should
be a
move on
king?
from
Because
this
I don't have a
fiasco.
king's speech.
Yes, but if the conditions were not the same as ours, and obviously they won't be because in real life they're all marked, I cannot put real life paragraphs
bloody
into
here.
Constitution here.
Mr. Speaker,
Unless
I
it's-
have a point of order.
Unless
Motion
it's
to
put
move
into an
on.
amendment to one of the...
Yeah, a second.
Oh, is that a motion to move on?
But my point of
anybody
order
like-
still stands.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
I've-
the question is that the question be put.
I-
Aye. On the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Moving on now to the King's Speech.
I have a quick point of order.
Quick,
Oh my
quick.
god.
Very quick.
Oh.
Mr. Speaker,
Hang on.
my point was never addressed regarding the fact that the Home Secretary has constantly interrupted other members during this sitting, and he's done it more than 3 times.
Oh,
which,
has
if,
he? Sorry, I
which
forgot
yes,
about that one.
Mr. Speaker, I apologise. This has been a very confusing session, but if you had been less attention-driven as other people misbehaving, then you would have noticed that you'd given him a warning for each one, like other members, and I am absolutely certain he would have definitely been kicked out by now. As well as this, I don't believe it's appropriate for the member back there to have been constantly challenging you. And obviously, this is just my asking you to have your advice on this matter, but you didn't even give him a warning or a second one or a third one for the amount of times that he kept interrupting you, and it's completely inappropriate.
Mr. Speaker, you still need to vote on the motion to move on. We voted to vote. So now you need to
Yes,
vote.
I'll do that first. The question is that we move on. As much as I've been saying, on the contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. What I was saying then, I believe because he was typing as I'm speaking, it's a bit hard to kind of line up to. So maybe he was saying it before I started speaking and it came out, or whatever. I will warn the member, not officially, but I will warn him in a verbal term. Do not speak over me ever. No member of this house should speak over me, yet they do. Children. I will also address the member on my right in the white suit. I have seen you talking, but I had more pressing matters to deal with. But if members of this house are displeased with your attitude, and it has been brought up, clearly, I will issue your first official warning. I cannot say that I've seen you talk lots and lots and lots that would lead to you getting kicked out, but I have seen you talking over other members during speeches. But I had more pressing matters at the time. To my right! God, this house does not know left from right! Good lord! Right. Member on my right in the white suit. That's your first official warning. Hopefully it's your last. Right, we've moved on now. Are we on the King's Speech?
Yep.
Yes. I call the...
Wait.
Sketchbook. No,
Mr.
Prime
Speaker.
Minister, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As we promised, unlike the SDP, we don't take our promises back. We will abstain during this vote. We let the King's Speech pass. We need the government. Let it be it's Wadger Badger and his crooked government, withdrawn the adjective. We will let it pass for the betterment of the nation.
Yeah.
And after this sitting, I will resign from the position of Prime Minister.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But you will be leader of the opposition, surely.
Leader of the opposition, please.
Mr. Speaker, what? I don't even know. I'm just lost for words. This is the most outrageous, confusing, befuddling, ball twisting. I withdraw that session since Douglas Markham a year ago, Mr. Speaker. Look,
Sorry. What was that?
I withdrew it. I withdrew it.
Withdrew the session.
Well, what?
You said I withdraw the session.
No, I withdraw the statement. I withdraw the Sorry, I'm a bit confused, Mr. Speaker. This is a really confusing night, but basically, Mr. Speaker, I mean, I wasn't going to make a long speech on this anyway. This King's Speech is basically just a carbon copy. Half of it's a carbon copy of ours, a quarter of it's recycled, as he tried to say to us yesterday, and the other quarter is just stuff that will never happen. But I am so confused, I don't know what to say. I'm a bit like, it's like those videos on TikTok where people hit their children by surprise, by when they cry, they do something really weird instead to make their kid be like, what the hell's going on? It's like that. I won't give way, I'm just so confused. But Mr. Speaker, if the parliamentary party behind me would care to check the SDP server announcements, I must say to them now. Vote aye on this speech.
Cream suit to withdraw the name.
I'd like the entire parliamentary party behind me to vote aye on the King's Speech. As I told you all beforehand, in the interests of group stability. No, just roll with it. I spoke to you before about it. But Mr. Speaker, yeah.
Hold on. Can the member on my left in the cream suit please withdraw the name?
Yeah,
He's not withdrawing.
Well, just give him a second. He's on his... Wait, what did he even say?
He said Wadger, and I withdraw the name as well. Withdraw the name. You can't say names. What do you mean you can? You can say names. No, you can't.
The speaker can. The speaker can.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, this is how okay, to summarize into a sound, this is how I feel about this entire thing. We took ages debating earlier. So I guess all I have to say now is firstly, my point about the Home Secretary still hasn't been addressed. My point about that man still hasn't been addressed. And I guess I second the motion to vote.
No, hang on. I address your point about the Home Secretary.
I apologise then.
I gave him his first warning. I didn't see anything else. He hasn't
also, Mr. Speaker, there was a second, and both sides of the House have spoken, so absolute cinema.
Mr. Speaker.
Hold on. I would like to hear more of the opposition, because I don't believe that the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition should be the only people to talk. Member Sketchbook, please.
Right, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now, the amendments proposed by the opposition may be interpreted as that this House has confidence in them to scrutinise the actions of government, and not that we have confidence in them to govern. Now, Mr. Speaker, it is not our fault that we are here today voting on the King's Speech. It is not our fault that the party opposite on the day of their King's Speech could not rally enough of their MPs to represent the people who had voted for them. They have failed on that mandate on that part. I've got no idea what is going to happen after this vote. I'm pretty sure no one in this house does know what's going to happen after this. But the fact of the matter is, we have a mandate. You also have a mandate, but you failed.
Point of order.
Come to the House of Commons and represent them properly
please, member
within the
Roger
House of
Badger.
How do you call his point of order? You've been calling.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday, when points were made regarding party politics and mandates, they were shut down regarding relevance. I ask that the same is done today because he's very clearly a filibuster, and also, Mr. Speaker, the party opposite received it. And also, Mr. Speaker, the party opposite has not received a mandate of the people. The general election provided a clear result of that with a majority. If it was hung, it'd be a little more questionable. But yes, my main point about the fact that the rules were applied to us yesterday regarding party politics and mandates, where we'd shut down our points regarding relevance. He hasn't. It's very clearly an attempt to stop us from voting on such a critical matter.
Okay, leader of the opposition. Okay, I do not believe he's filibustering yet. Carry on, Sketch.
Right, thank you. If the member would not use point of orders to counter my points of debate, it would be very much appreciated as he continues to abuse that in his capacity as leader of the opposition. This house. We have got a mandate to sit here in the House of Commons. You have got a mandate to sit here in the House of Commons. Nobody has a mandate to govern. That is not how this country is set up.
Sorry,
Not
being disrespectful. What's the point? Like, what's your point of debate? What is the point? Sorry,
is that they have failed to deliver on their mandate to govern, and that is why they are not. It's not their King's Speech that's being passed today.
Well, how that relates to the King's Speech?
How does that relate to the King's Speech?
Because we're only having this King's Speech.
It's supposed to be a debate on the King's Speech. This is just rubbing it in their faces.
I can't be fucked with you, honestly.
That's lovely. I'm not even going to grant you a first and second. That's your third and final warning. Complete disrespect.
Yeah, fuck you, mate.
Complete. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, big man. Sorry. Sorry. I do apologise. Sorry. I do apologise. Sorry. Sit down. I do apologise. Sorry. Some people do just annoy me sometimes, and I can't help it. Very sorry. Member Henry Wiggle, please, point of debate.
Oh my God.
I think it's best considering we've all been debating the same thing for the past hour and a half, and I've just been told we have to abstain after so bugger this, and I beg to move that we now vote on the King's Speech.
Well,
I'm going.
Well, credit to you for giving up. That was a second. I second.
Second. The question is that the question be put. As many as that opinion say aye. On the contrary, no.
Aye.
Three-line aye. Oh my God! I approve of this. I approve of this so bigly.
The ayes have it. The question is that we vote on. The question is that the King's Speech from the is passed. As many as that opinion say aye. On the contrary, no.
Aye. Do we have?
Wait. So who's in government?
We're going to be in government because the amendment passed. This humble address basically says that we have no confidence in the government. We approve the King's Speech, and the SDP are the party that has the confidence.
Hang on, I'm not. Why are you speaking over me, leader of the opposition?
Can we please hurry up?
I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The King's Speech is
Yeah.
What is next?
Here. Not letting this happen again. I'm not letting this happen again, gentlemen. Oh my God. Wait, you haven't even.
We've not adjourned. Sit down.
Oh, we actually.
Down.
Okay. Let's just revel in this, gentlemen. We stop the take over.
This house now adjourns. As many as that opinion say.